Part 4 of Erase Limiting Beliefs. By now, you're seeing the changes coming to you and the different things that you're thinking about, and maybe even the way that you're thinking about things, because you've already started releasing and erasing the limited negative beliefs that have held you back. So now you're taking action steps that you wouldn't have done before because you're feeling freer and you're feeling more confident and you're feeling more secure in what you're doing because you're making positive changes to a lifestyle that you really desire and the lifestyle you really deserve to have. So I encourage you to keep using this mantra that I've given you of I love knowing. This mantra is solid gold, guys. It is a negative. It is not a negative and it's not a positive. It is a neutral statement to the subconscious. So when you attach I love knowing to whatever it is that you're wanting to change your belief in, to whatever it is you're wanting to change and how you're transforming your lifestyle, use I love knowing and then attach whatever you want to that. For example, you could say, I love knowing I am reaching all of my goals. Or be more specific if you're not quite there yet. I love knowing I am making $100,000 by whatever date. These are just suggestions. Or you could have, I love knowing I am joining the right team of prosperous people who will give me value every day. That is a mantra. That's part of a mantra that if you use that particular statement, oh my gosh, you're golden. It's just when you get with a team of people where we're doing it every single day and you could be a part of that. Oh yeah. So look at what you're doing. And more importantly, as you've heard me say throughout this whole saga, is you have to be in the right frame of mind. You have to have a mindset that is being true to you. Your conscious mind is the mind that's creative. So use it to your benefit. Use it to benefit you to become that person. Your subconscious mind is the one that runs the show. And you've heard me say that too. So you're changing your thinking. And what you've been doing this for the last this is the 4th part in this saga. So the first 3 parts of this saga that we've gone over are taking you to where you were, to where you are. So in part 4, you're starting to see where you're going. You're starting to feel not just successful, but you're starting to feel more empowered. You're starting to feel like everything is now coming to head. Everything is coming to fruition for you. And you're starting to feel how light it feels to have the beliefs that held you back, mainly the money ones we focused on a lot, is because that seems to be the one that most people are wanting to eliminate, is the lack of money in their lives. It doesn't matter what you have going on in your life at this time, you can use the mantra, I love knowing, for relationships. Maybe you want the house. Maybe you want to feel better. Maybe you want good health. You could have, I love knowing I'm healthy. And most of us use that one a lot if you're getting sick or if something goes wrong. I love knowing I'm healthy and feel healthy. The key to any erasing of any belief is feeling, is how it is projected, how it is spoken. Because as you know, the subconscious does not know what words mean. The subconscious does not go by words. The subconscious goes by vibrations, by feelings. So whatever feeling you're projecting out there as you're speaking, you have a feeling attached to those words. So when you are pushing out there that feeling of success, that feeling of being that person, that feeling of having what it is you're wanting to make happen, then you will start to see your manifestations come to life. So energy attracts energy. So it's the same thing, it's just in a different term of like attracts like. Because energy is, everything in the world is energy. Everything from the microphone in front of me to my laptop to my camera, the lights, everything is energy. Even this piece of paper I picked up, everything is energy, and it also resonates at its own vibration. So erasing limiting beliefs is actually a process, and it takes time. The longer and the more in tuned your limiting belief is to your psyche. And this is neuroscience. This part we're talking about right now is neuroscience, and it has been proven through neuroscience that this is how the mind works. So as you're going through your days and as you're going through setting up what you want to achieve, what you want to accomplish, as you're going through each of your steps to erase your limiting beliefs, you have to be in tune to the ones that you're having a problem with, from steps 1 through 3 that we talked about. You will have those limiting beliefs that they're hard to get rid of. They keep showing up again and again. And a lot of it has to do with wealth and what you believe your worth is. And it's possible, I'm not saying this is true for you, but it's possible that maybe you didn't come from a wealthy family. Maybe you didn't come from a family that had disposable income. Maybe you didn't come from a family that wasn't struggling and just had a hard time living paycheck to paycheck. And if you were in that family, then you understand why your beliefs are so embedded into your subconscious. Because as a child, and if you've done this with your children, you didn't know any better, but you can start to correct that and help them now to release their limiting beliefs. So as you're going through your steps and you're releasing the negative beliefs that you have around your finances, we've been triggering finances through this saga to help make it more clear that it is possible to release these beliefs. And we've all got them. A lot of us, anyone that is already seeing success in their business, their home business, or whatever business you're doing, or maybe it's a brick and mortar, any of us that are seeing that success, we already have released and have gotten to the point where we manifest what we need, plain and simple. So once you're there, once you're at that point and you're ready to let all the bad go, because it's negative and you don't want to fixate on what was. You want to let it go. I mean, let it go. Get it out of your thought pattern, get it out of your psyche, get it out of everything about you. Get it out of there, because you're replacing it with a new belief. And by saying, I love knowing, and you're attaching what it is you want to tell your subconscious to remember, once you do that and you do it over and over, it's a repetition. And by now you've gone through these other 3 sagas, these other 3 parts, and this is part 4. So by now you have to repeat your mantras over and over and over to yourself, because then your subconscious grabs onto that vibration that you're putting out there. And one thing I suggest is doing these throughout the day, whenever you have a second, and it just pops in your head, do that. Let it flow through you. Let it be a part of you. of what you are creating and what you want to create. And that's very important, because everything you are creating, oh, thank you guys so much. You guys are wonderful. Everything you're creating is for you and your family. So get in tune with what you are letting go, and let it go. It's nobody's fault that, yes, I am live. Thank you. That you are where you're at and that you believe what you believe, because we all have been raised by our parents, grandparents. It's just the saga that has gone through the generations. And this is where we are. And it's okay that it's taken you longer to get through this. It's okay. It doesn't matter how long it's going to take you to get to the end result that you want. The point is that you get there and that you stay determined. Determination is a factor in the laws of the universe that will, oh my gosh, guys, it will set everything out there. And the more determined you are, you get that feeling and you get that motivation going inside of you. And it just, the subconscious grabs onto that, and it's like, oh yeah, this is good. We like this. This is good. We're going to get more of this, more of this, more of this. So when that happens and you start feeling everything's coming into place, everything is just unfolding and everything's just being so exciting for you, and you start wondering, wow, why didn't I do this sooner? Why didn't I have this lovely life that I'm having right now? Let it go. You don't want to even think about that part. It doesn't matter. What matters is where you're at right now and what you're doing, and the fact that you're being consistent, that you're being determined to reach your goals, determined to see the lifestyle you want happen and come to fruition for you. Walk away from the vibrations that are negative. Walk away from the vibrations that don't make you happy. Walk towards the vibrations that make you content, that make you successful, that make you who it is you want to be. So the more you do this, the more you go in that direction, the more you look at where you're at and what you're doing now, the more you're going to be able to clear away the negative. You're going to be able to clear away everything that's not good in your life. You're going to be able to turn that into a huge positive for you. So as you're going through part number 4 here, and you're seeing some success, and you're looking at, what you've done, and then you're letting it go. The more success you start to see, the more you're going to gravitate towards that feeling, towards that success. And when you do that, it's amazing the great things that happen when you just get in that frame of mind. I can't express enough how amazing it is to be knowing that you are creating your life, that you are giving your family the lifestyle that you've always dreamed you could, that you are stepping up to the plate that you would have yourself on, or the platform, or whatever it is you want to use as a focal point for what you're doing. Be consistent and keep using all these parts, 1, 2, 3, and now 4, because 4 you're seeing changes. 4 you're really coming to the liking and to the knowing of, wow, this was holding me back, and now I don't need it anymore. It's not a part of me. So you're at that point once you get through the other 3 parts of the saga. So part 4 is you see it happening, you are consistent, and you're determined to make these steps work for you. You're erasing, not just letting them go, you're erasing them from your psyche, you're erasing them from your subconscious. And don't be discouraged if it doesn't happen overnight. Some of them, the smaller ones, you'll see them go away so fast. If they're, the smaller ones that don't have as much bearing on it, you'll see them go away fast. The ones that are really deep down inside your brain, subconscious brain and the conscious brain. Conscious brain is the creative brain. Your conscious brain is the brain that you live with every single day, every minute. And that is the brain that is creating your life. It's creating. And it's putting it to the subconscious that hey, this is what we're working on. This is what we're going to do. And the vibration you're having, the vibration you're putting out there is telling your subconscious, better listen to this. And you're giving the I love knowing is a neutral phrase, guys. It's neutral. Use that phrase, pin it up in front of your desk, pin it up on your phone, wherever. Use that phrase in anything and everything forever that you want to create. I have been using that phrase for years. And back at part number 1, I decided to share this phrase with everybody. Normally, I wouldn't share that phrase. I just normally just used it. I didn't even think about it, to be honest with you. So use that phrase. It's a mantra, actually. I love knowing, and attach what you want to it, but see the action steps you're taking. See the success you're having, and feel. This is the most important part, because energy is key, and how you feel and how you react is a huge, huge factor in the success you'll have. Okay? So do this, keep doing it, do it every single day throughout the day. Have it pinned up in front of your desk, put it where you can see it, where you want it to be visible. You know, shine light on it, whatever you need to do, whatever works for you. But again, keep being positive, which positive means you're in the mindset of thinking, I can do this. Oh yeah, I got this. I am successful. I am prosperous. I am making X amount of dollars, boom, boom, boom. So, and it'll start happening. It'll start coming to you, and you'll have money start coming to you, and you won't even know where it came from. It'll just show up. And that is a good thing. Yes, it is. So, again, erasing limiting beliefs, it can be hard. The system is simple. The system is simple. The hard part is being on target and doing it every day, and doing it with feeling and doing it with meaning. That's the hard part. Okay, guys? Please like and share this. Subscribe to our YouTube channel here, because we want to make sure everybody out there who is needing this training gets it. So definitely, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and let's keep it going. You know what? I've even got a training. It's going to be for YouTube down below, down there. And it is going to help you get on the right team. And it's actually a $10 trial. Can you believe that? I can't believe we're doing that. But definitely take a look there and get in there and get on our newsletter, okay? I will chat with you all again later, and I would love to hear your success stories. And please message me. How you doing? What's going on? And let's get it out there, and I'll put it on my blog. Okay, guys? I will have a chat with you later. And again, you are doing fabulous. Keep it up.